5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hello everybody, Image here, and I am back to commentating some StarCraft after a brief and very entertaining foray into making chess VODs, which I'm now going to alternate with the rest of my channel's StarCraft content. And I'll also be looking to add other forms of content that aren't StarCraft or chess. I just haven't decided what they are yet. Anyway, the game I'm casting is a bit of a blast from the past. This was played on May 31st, 2008 in the Pro League. The Terran at the 7 o'clock position in white there is Sea.Really, and the Zerg in blue at the 4 o'clock position here on the map Othello is Kwanro. And the reason that I'm commentating this game in particular is because it showcases some really impressive play by Kwanro, and Kwanro is kind of the hot topic in the Team Liquid and generally StarCraft community right now, because yesterday his team, Entus, traded him to his new team, the Woongjin Stars. And I use the term traded loosely here because CJ hasn't gotten anything in return for Kwanro yet, save for salary reduction, so maybe they can acquire some new player later. In the meantime, going into the game, Sea.Really is planting a forward barracks down outside of his natural expansion, so he is looking to put a rush on if Kwanro decides to go for a 12 hatchery build. If Kwanro 9 pools here, then I think Really is going to find himself slightly behind, but we'll have to see what Kwanro does. By the way, this isn't the first time I've seen this game, so I know the result, I know how it goes, but I'm just trying not to spoil it for everyone. Anyway, we see the second Overlord for Kwanro and more drones building, and a drone moving out to plant a 12 hatchery. So it looks like Kwanro might be vulnerable to this rush that Really is looking to put on him, and we'll have to see how that all unfolds. Anyway, hatchery is on the way up, and Really has got 2 SCVs scouting now, so he wants to find Kwanro quickly, identify his build, and if the opportunity presents itself, just start the rush. And here's that SCV. It's going to spot the 12 hatchery. It's going to high-five that drone running past to do some scouting for Kwanro. And Kwanro is going to need to be a bit lucky with his own scouting too, if he's going to spot that barracks. There's the pool coming up for Kwanro. It's probably about halfway done by now. And that drone is skirting the edge there, and did it? I don't know if that drone actually spotted it, but apparently it did on that second pass, and so that barracks has been spotted. Kwanro knows what's up, and he's pulling drones. He needs to use these drones to kill the Marines, while Really needs to use his SCVs to block the drones from doing that. And so far, Kwanro is doing a good job with these drones, getting them right up next to the Marines, where they can spit on them to death. So it's 2 Marines down for Really so far, and he's getting chased back already into the middle of the map, and these SCVs that are supposed to tank for these Marines are just not doing their job. Kwanro is using these drones. He's already fought his way back to the forward barracks, and by now he's got Zerglings out, surely, or on the way at least. There are the Zerglings. The bunker never completed, the Marines never even able to get near the bunker, and now the Zergling counterattack is on the way. And these hero drones have made it such that Really has no Marines left to defend against this, except the reinforcements coming out of that barracks, and Really is going to need to block his ramp pretty soon, because there are no Marines in his base, and there aren't going to be any, because these drones and Zerglings are just going to be able to kill any Marines that come out of that barracks, and then just regenerate any of the damage that they suffer. So there's a huge SCV pileup on the ramp as Really is trying to hold the line against the incoming waves of Zerglings, but some of the Zerglings are already past this blockade, and more are just coming and coming and coming. That bunker needs to get a Marine in it, and if that Marine can't get into the bunker, then Really has basically lost the game, and that Marine gets cornered on the ramp and taken out. There is nothing Really can do. He GG's, and Really succumbs to Kwanro's drone counter rush in this game. This is a game I've seen before. A number of people have commentated it. Cholera did for his series of 2008 Pimpist Plays, and whether you've seen this video or not, I think it's just important now with Kwanro jetting off to the Woongjin Stars, and being one of the CJ players I really enjoyed watching, and one of the reasons that I cheered for CJ Entus, I thought it was just kind of fitting to give Kwanro a bit of a high five mad props video here. So hope you all enjoyed watching that, and yeah, I wish Kwanro the best of luck for this Pro League season with his new team, and I'm definitely very interested to see how his progress goes. Daniel Lee, then the coach of Estro, before moving on to GOM TV commentating there, looking really pissed off about Sea.Really's performance, by the way, and Kwanro showing off that CJ face. I'm just going to close this video by remarking that CJ has now unloaded, or lost, all of the players on their team that I really liked watching, or most of them anyway. They've still got Iris, and Effort's okay, and Sky High's pretty cool, but the ones that I really enjoyed watching, like Much and Kwanro, are no longer there. So I don't know who I'm going to be cheering for this next Pro League season. I welcome your suggestions in that respect in the comments to this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching that. I know I did. Have a good day. This is Image signing out.